The Google Pixel 10 versus the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. Two flagship Android powerhouses taking radically different approaches. Google's pitching the Pixel 10 at $800 with their new Tensor G5 chip, Gemini AI integration, and that computational photography they're famous for. Samsung counters at $1,400 with the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, a built-in S Pen, and 5 total cameras. One delivers Google's pure Android vision with AI everywhere. The other packs Samsung's feature-loaded One UI with desktop DeX mode and productivity tools. Both promise flagship performance, but they couldn't be more different in execution. By the end of this breakdown, you'll know exactly which phone matches how you actually use your device. The S25 Ultra dominates the benchmark charts with Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy, a custom, overclocked version of the fastest Android chip available. Testing shows massive performance leads in gaming, with the phone handling demanding titles without thermal throttling. The chip pairs with 12 GB RAM across all storage tiers, and Samsung's vapor chamber cooling keeps everything running smoothly during extended sessions. The Pixel 10 runs Google's Tensor G5, their first chip manufactured by TSMC on 3nm process instead of Samsung's 4nm. Google claims the CPU is 34% faster than the Tensor G4, with the Tensor processing unit 60% more powerful for AI tasks. It ships with 12 GB RAM, and while benchmark numbers trail the Snapdragon significantly, real-world performance tells a different story. Here's the nuance. The S25 Ultra wins every synthetic benchmark decisively. Gaming performance is objectively superior, but daily app usage, multitasking, and typical smartphone tasks, both phones feel flagship fast. The Tensor G5 handles everything smoothly unless you're specifically chasing maximum gaming frame rates or running intensive computational workloads. The Snapdragon's advantage materializes primarily in extreme use cases most people encounter rarely. The Pixel 10 features a 6.3-inch Actua display with 1440 by 3120 resolution, 120 Hz refresh rate, and a staggering 3000 nit peak brightness, among the brightest smartphone screens available. Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 protects against scratches and drops. The display handles direct sunlight beautifully, and color accuracy measures excellent in testing. The S25 Ultra counters with a 6.9-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X screen at 2560 by 1440 resolution, also 120 Hz, with 2600 nit peak brightness. Samsung's anti-reflective Gorilla Glass Armor 2 coating reduces glare dramatically, genuinely impressive for outdoor use. The larger screen provides more real estate for productivity, and Samsung's display technology remains industry-leading for color saturation and contrast. Both displays are exceptional. The Pixel technically wins the brightness battle by 400 nits. The S25 Ultra's larger screen and anti-reflective coating make it superior for content consumption and multitasking. Choose based on whether you prioritize maximum brightness or screen size with reduced glare. The Pixel 10 packs a triple rear camera, 48MP main sensor, 13MP ultra-wide, and a new 10.8MP telephoto with 5x optical zoom, up to 20x super residential zoom. Night sight continues delivering exceptional low-light photos. The new camera coach feature provides real-time composition tips. Google's computational photography produces warmer, more saturated images with outstanding dynamic range. Testing confirms the Pixel excels in point-and-shoot scenarios and low-light conditions. The 5x telephoto maintains impressive detail at longer ranges. Google's image processing handles challenging lighting situations better than competitors. The S25 Ultra brings 5 total cameras, 200MP main sensor, 12MP ultra-wide, 50MP 5x telephoto, 10MP 3x telephoto, and a 12MP front camera. Audio eraser in video mode removes unwanted background noise using AI. The additional 3x telephoto provides zoom versatility the Pixel lacks. Samsung's processing produces cooler, more neutral tones. The cameras perform comparably in good lighting. The Pixel wins decisively in low light and computational photography. The S25 Ultra's extra telephoto lens and 200MP sensor provide more hardware flexibility. If you're a photography enthusiast who wants Google's legendary image processing, the Pixel delivers. If you need zoom versatility and prefer neutral color science, Samsung's setup offers more options. The Pixel 10 houses a battery rated for 24+ hours with typical use. Fast charging via USB-C gets you through the day quickly. User reports indicate the battery performs adequately but receives mixed feedback. Some praise it, others report it barely lasts a full day with moderate use. The S25 Ultra packs a 5000 mAh battery with claimed 37 hours talk time. Independent testing shows 8 hours screen on time, 20 hours browsing, and nearly 9 hours gaming. The larger capacity translates to reliable all-day performance with power to spare. Battery performance favors the S25 Ultra noticeably. The larger cell combined with efficient Snapdragon processing delivers superior endurance. The Pixel's battery gets you through a day but doesn't inspire confidence for heavy users. The Pixel 10 runs stock Android 16 with Gemini AI deeply integrated. Gemini Live enables natural, conversational AI interactions. Point your camera at objects for instant information. Ask Gemini to handle multiple tasks across apps simultaneously. Magic Queue works in the background without requiring specific prompts. Over-the-air updates arrive immediately when Google releases them, with 7 years of OS and security updates guaranteed. The S25 Ultra ships with One UI over Android, bringing Samsung's feature-rich customization. Galaxy AI and Google AI coexist, providing dual AI capabilities. The included S Pen enables precise input, handwriting recognition, and remote control features. Dex Mode transforms the phone into a desktop experience when connected to external displays. Smart Switch makes transferring data from previous devices straightforward. Software preference splits sharply. If you want Google's clean Android vision with AI assistance woven invisibly into everything, the Pixel delivers exactly that. If you prefer extensive customization, productivity features, and Samsung's ecosystem integration, One UI provides more tools immediately. Both phones feature premium construction. The Pixel 10 uses aerospace-grade aluminum framing with Gorilla Glass Victus 2, IP68 water and dust resistance, and weighs 204 grams. The design remains familiar, evolutionary rather than revolutionary. The S25 Ultra employs titanium framing with Gorilla Glass Armor 2 front and back, IP68 rating, and weighs noticeably less despite the larger screen. The anti-reflective coating and refined corners create a polished feel. Build quality is flagship tier on both. The S25 Ultra feels slightly more premium with titanium construction and superior weight distribution. The Pixel offers excellent durability without the luxury materials. The Google Pixel 10 wins decisively for the majority of smartphone buyers when you factor in the $600 price difference. At $800, you're receiving exceptional camera performance, clean Android with instant updates, Gemini AI integration throughout the OS, solid performance for typical use cases, and Google's legendary computational photography. For most people doing typical smartphone activities, messaging, social media, photography, streaming, the Pixel 10 delivers flagship experiences at nearly half the cost. The camera quality alone justifies the Pixel for photography enthusiasts. The AI features work intelligently without feeling gimmicky. Stock Android means no bloatware and immediate security updates for 7 years. Now, if you're a power user who demands absolute maximum performance, if you need that S Pen for productivity and note-taking, if you want the largest possible display with 5 camera options for zoom versatility, if Samsung's ecosystem integration matters for your workflow, the S25 Ultra at $1,400 justifies its premium for those specific requirements. The Snapdragon 8 Elite delivers objectively superior raw performance. The additional cameras provide real versatility. Dex Mode transforms the phone into a productivity powerhouse. But that's a specialized use case justifying double the investment. For the vast majority seeking an exceptional Android flagship that handles everything beautifully without emptying your wallet, the Pixel 10 represents extraordinary value that's impossible to ignore. There's your complete comparison without the marketing spin. Both phones excel at what they prioritize, but one delivers flagship performance at a price that respects your intelligence. You'll find direct links to both the Google Pixel 10 and Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra in the description below. If this breakdown gave you the clarity to make a confident decision, subscribe to Pro Product Comparison for more honest comparisons that help you buy smarter. Thanks for watching.